I think we need to talk about why you're grumpy.
Huh. The longest drive ever.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you stop being grumpy then?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's important to be not grumpy.
Mm-mm.
So this whole drive, you're just going to be grumpy and use monosyllabic answers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can throw the key out. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's called an intersection. You
Wow.
Stop at it.
Already yelling at people in this 2013 Grand Touring Mazda CX-9.
CX-9er?
CX-9er, yes.
Wow, that's the seat's right back into your front seat.
Is it? I wondered about that. It's got a folding seat so you can access the third row, which is nice.
Stay back there.
Wow.
Stay back.
Does it help when you're aggressive like
Alcantara
that?
suede on the side. That's kind of cool.
Alcantara suede on the doors.
It's kind of, that's a nice. What's the price point on this guy?
Price point's $41.95. This is
Not bad.
Yeah.
Competes with the Explorer, kind of.
Right. It's good looking. New front end for 13. They use the Kobo design language.
Is that with a C or a K?
That's with a K.
It's with a K?
It's a Japanese word, Kobo, meaning
that would make
with a
sense.
K. Your phone's ringing, huh? Customer?
Ohio. They have a long way to drive, so it's
They're driving from Ohio?
They might be.
That's how good this man is at selling cars. His customers drive from Ohio to visit him.
Yep. Just to say hi.
So Kobo design language really means...
This has LED running lights?
Yes, LED running lights are on right now. Good looking LED. Always love the LED running lights. Kobo, I think, really just means we're going to make a line run through the car and the headlights. Because that's what they've got in the Mazda 6,
Tiny
a line that
steering
runs
wheel.
through the
That's
headlights.
small.
Really? It makes me feel like more like a race car driver.
No, it makes me feel like a small steering wheel.
Maybe you just have giant hands.
Ooh, maybe I do. See? Are those big? I think they're pretty big.
It's a nice steering wheel. Lots of control on it. Lots of knobbies and buttons and
Paddle shift.
little things to play with. No paddle shifters.
However, you do have over here you can shift.
We have the now infamous unmarked Mazda stick shift, which just feels weird. Feels like there really should be something on top of the
It
stick
feels like
shift.
those little 8 balls you shake and you just wait for something to come up. That would be
that would be
cool.
awesome if like it
If
changed the
just came
message
up,
every time you turn the car on.
Every time you shifted gears,
Every time
it
you
give you
shifted.
a little fortune.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sick.
Something just dinged at us. What's ding? Oh, it's you
my
dinging
voicemail.
because you're not turning your phone. I understand. I feel very tall and I can't go down any further, which is
Can't
not.
go down any further?
No, I've got no down on my seat, so
Yeah, you do.
I do not.
You have a pump?
I assure you, I do not. A pump? Maybe I have a pump. I don't have a pump. No, I'm just have
I
to
got a
sit
lot
really
of-
tall.
I got a lot of this.
License plate just fell out. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You do have a lot.
Casper. Are you sure there's no one in the back?
The car is haunted, so maybe don't buy this one. Buy one that's not as haunted.
I would want one that's haunted. That'd be fun.
It would be nice. You'd never feel
I'd always
alone,
be
right?
riding with friends.
Yeah.
Or someone that wants to kill me.
What if your friend was not so nice?
I'd punch him in the snout.
Are you suggesting your friend is a pig? Are you saying the car is haunted by a pig?
Could be. Could be Babe.
Babe, the car haunting
Babe,
pig.
the haunted pig.
Is he mad because one of his Alcantara friends was ripped out of the woods and skinned to make this car?
Yes, he is.
I can understand that.
I still hate you for that.
It does have the option for manual in the stick shift, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got
I hate, like, I understand the point of making it all like
jaggedy.
Tetris
Yeah.
game to where you don't throw it in the wrong gear, but God, it's so like I'll do it at a red light, but it's like, okay, you want to put it into drive? Okay, there.
It would be
I'm into
more
drive.
fun. It would be more fun if it was like a maze.
I know.
So like you could accidentally put it in the wrong place and there wouldn't be anything there, and then you'd have to go back and find a different route to get to drive. That would be
So
spectacular. It'd be like a
annoying.
Survivor game.
So annoying.
I think it would be awesome. I'm gonna have to write somebody a letter about that.
Can you make your gear shift like Tetris?
You know, I owned one of these for a couple of years.
The CX-9?
Yeah,
Really?
I was pretty happy with it. Little nose heavy in the snow.
Is it?
Yeah, if you want to turn in a slippery situation, it may disagree briefly.
Okay.
But as long as you anticipate that, it's a good car. A lot of room. Like the interior,
It's
like
really
the lighting
built around
choices.
a driver's car. They really wanted to. I mean, that's the whole brand is.
Right. I like some of the little lighting choices they do. Like they put a little LED up here that shines down and illuminates everything in blue.
yeah.
A little accent LED there. The blue around the Speedo has always been a favorite of mine. In fact, it's kind of one of the reasons I bought the other one. or leased it, I suppose. Now we can talk about some of the weird, quirky things Mazda does. Like instead of a push button, they still have this
turnkey.
Weird little turn key that comes off.
What? Why does it come off?
So you can put your other key in there and start the car if something's wrong.
Oh.
So I always thought that was weird. The knob that covers the keyhole comes off. Yeah, they've got the little informational display up here. I'm noticing that.
There's a homeless guy. We got an umbrella.
Okay, well, so a homeless guy doesn't get wet. I'm noticing that. Man, these are comfortable seats.
They are actually.
This seat actually got more comfortable as you accelerated. Like as I was pushed back into the seat, I kind of felt like I was floating a little bit. That was very nice.
Power lumbar on my side.
So just rub it in. So the information display has a setting up here. We've got the current interior temperature, where climate information, clock, and it says REMNG.
What's that?
It took me a minute to figure out what REMNG meant. Right here it says REMNG mile 155. I'm going to assume that's miles remaining until empty. But I've never seen it put up there before.
Let's see. Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Definitely a countdown for your mileage. But I've never seen it over there, and I've never seen it listed as Remung. I mean, usually if you're going to do that, you take out all the vowels, but...
Dual zone climate?
Yep, dual zone climate, so my side is cooler right now. Heated seats, big...
I hate when I point out heated seats to you,
and then I touch them and you do it? Yeah.
Get them every time.
Right, and I just turn them on, you turn them off, and then it becomes a thing.
Stop!
The good news is that rear controls as well. Nice little setup to control the...
I rolled through that light, by the way. Anyway, what?
Was it green?
It was green.
Oh, so the first time we've ever hit that green, you're saying? Well, that is a landmark moment.
Landmark.
Rear controls that are real nice. I know with I've got a couple of kids, 3 in fact, that he's doing the maze so he can put it in park. Yep, I don't know why he's putting it in park at the stoplight, but whatever.
Just wanted to be aggressive.
The kids always like to have some control over their temperature. They always like the fact that they have their own vents, so it cools them off a little more than some other cars.
I hate these flippy things.
The half flippy thing is weird.
I can't see anything now. I'm not...
Your light's about to turn green, I think. Oh, no, it's not lights. USB in there. That's nice, right? USB and aux port and power charge.
Not 110.
Not 110. 110 is becoming more and more popular.
How about here? What's back here? Just AC controls. The seats do slide, though, which is kind of... Whoa.
The rear seats do slide.
Whoa, buddy.
And we already talked about them folding forward.
See you later, buddy.
See you later, buddy.
Whoa, I got a truck behind me, too. Jeez. These are impressive.
Feeling a little intimidated by the trucks?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at my truck.
I was going to say that it's hard to turn your heated seat on without you noticing because the lights are so bright.
No, I didn't notice.
No, I know what I'm saying. The lights are very bright.
Yeah, they're very bright.
I like that. I mean, that's nice.
It's kind of outdated with the red analog and the orange.
It is.
But that's kind of Mazda.
Yeah. Mazda's really fixed on that red-orange scheme.
My mom.
Oh. Hi, Mark's mom.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. We've got a TomTom navigation system in here.
TomTom.
Which is pretty standard for Mazda. Good-looking navigation system. Audio buttons. It's a combination buttons and touch screen sort of surrounding each other, which is interesting.
You can select is like, nope, still off.
Oh, yeah. Satellite's updating the receiver and the channels. Apparently it's never been turned on, the satellite, anyway.
Yeah, let's just turn that back off.
I'll turn it back off. And the way a Mazda works, it still has the little buttons on the doors you have to push for the proximity key to work, to unlock it.
That's kind of nice, though.
You don't touch it and open it. But Mazda's the one that started doing
I'm going through every light.
You're hitting all the lights. This is spectacular. There's a cone there. Okay, good job. Little Japanese V6 whir for you right there. Real kind of tinny engine note, but it's an SUV, right? It accelerated decently.
Okay. They're all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive?
It says all-wheel drive.
I think they're all-wheel in these. I think that was the big difference between this and the Explorer. Explorer's four-wheel.
Really? So that means that if you were to install like another 2 wheels in this, then this could be 6-wheel drive, but the Explorer, if you added 2 wheels, would still only be 4-wheel drive.
No, that's the exact opposite, because this is all wheels, so this is lumped
all the wheels
all the wheels together.
Right, so if you had 6 wheels, then all the wheels could go.
It would be all wheels still. Then if you had an Explorer, it would be a 6-wheel drive.
No, because it's only 4 wheels.
But you added 2 wheels.
But the Explorer says 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, but if
which
you added
limits
2 wheels,
the expansion possibilities. You can't put 6 wheels in a 4-wheel drive car and have it drive all 6 wheels because it's a 4-wheel drive car.
it could be a 4x6.
But this isn't
2x6.
It could be, but it's not. This is an all-wheel drive car. So if you added those extra wheels, then they would all still work.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that other than if you were to count each wheel.
You would know that because it says right on the window sticker, all-wheel drive.
I know, but you wouldn't know how many wheels are on the ground by the window sticker. Stupid.
That's true, but I would rather know that if I were to add more wheels, if I had more wheels, you're just pigeonholing yourself with 4-wheel drive.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are. You're forcing yourself to
first of
only
all-
have 4
first of all,
wheels.
You're being dumb. First of all, you're being dumb.
Why am I being
Because
dumb?
there's no 6-wheel drive cars. Well, there are, but they're not. The ones we saw.
I'm just saying, if you're going to have a car, call it all-wheel drive. Let all the wheels do the work. No matter how many wheels there are,
Okay,
they all do the work.
This is us trying to be funny, but it's not going to be funny. It's just stupid. It's just a dumb conversation. Because it makes 0 sense. Cops! Cops! Dumb cops. Where'd you pull over in this zone? This is more of a hazard. I'm in a construction zone. You have concrete walls on either side of you.
Remember how I mentioned earlier that Mark's kind of angry today?
They're
Really
so
manifesting itself
dumb.
right now.
Do it at the start and end, not in the middle.
I thought we were having a nice conversation
car
about
pulls
how many
over.
wheels your car has. Mark has to go and step all over that. And then he freaks
and
out
then you
about
have
the
a
cops in
dum-dum
the
that's-
construction zone.
Oh, do you see arrows going that way? No, straight and to the left. No right arrow. Caliber, whatever you are.
Things are going so well for this drive.
And then it came crashing to a halt.
Let's just talk about the car
Moonroof.
some more.
Moonroof.
The frame number is printed under a cap on the floor.
What?
There's a cap right here that says frame number on it.
That you can see all the time?
If I pop it open, you can see the cap. If I pop it open, I can see the frame number.
You just want to do that one day? Be like, hey, honey, what was that frame number again?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me find out.
Did someone steal our car? Is that our car?
Yeah, are you
Let's check the
sure?
frame number just to make sure it matches. Quiet.
Why do I
I've
have,
had
like-
no complaints about noise in this car right now. It's smooth. It's comfy. Nice wood trim.
I like the price point of it, because this is pretty loaded up, wouldn't it?
I don't think it gets much more loaded than this. I don't know what else you could get in this. It's got
'Cause
Bluetooth
that's like a 10
connectivity.
grand swing between this and the Explorer.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get what you get out of the Explorer.
You got to admit
but-
that new front end. I mean, they took a while to refresh the CX-9. They gave it a little tweak.
And they dropped the
and
7.
then they did drop the 7. They gave the CX-9 a little tweak about 2 years after it came out, 3 years after it came out, and now they've gone with a full redo. You can go. Your light's green. People are leaving without you.
Gotcha.
So anyway, they give it a full front end redesign for 13, and
Mirrors are kinda
I like it.
just big. Like
They are
square
big mirrors. You can't miss the mirrors.
But it serves its purpose.
That's true. It does serve its purpose. Lets you see behind you, even if you are grumpy.
Truck. Does have bliss, looks like.
Yes. Yeah. In fact, if I remember correctly, Mazda started the blind spot monitoring for the brands we carry anyway.
Oh, really?
Mazda
truck.
was-
No truck. No.
It's gonna run you off the road. Stay
Maybe
calm.
there's a bridge.
Mazda, in the 8 brands that we sell, those being Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, Jaguar, Volvo, Aston Martin, Maserati, Lamborghini, was the first brand to introduce keyless entry into the car without having to push any buttons or anything. The Mazda 6 let you put your hand
Okay.
onto the door handle and then it would open.
Okay.
They also introduced the blind spot system, which Volvo followed up closely after that. Both some pretty cool technology, if you ask me.
Yeah, the mirrors drop and you throw it in reverse too. That's kind of cool.
Rear camera, I saw that when you turned it on, so that's good. Mentioned Bluetooth. This actually has Pandora built in. Look at that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Cops.
Looks like you need to connect your phone for Pandora to work, but that's still cool. Still more than a lot of them have. HD radio, which is very nice. Those cops aren't even looking at us. Those cops aren't even in their car.
Letting you know. Oh, they're for detention.
It's a cop car.
It's detention.
It's detention. That's like the cop car for high schoolers.
No, that's man jail. That's not boy jail.
Oh, that's man jail?
That's man jail.
Oh, that was like the truancy cops that come by and say, "You're not in school. You need to go to detention."
No more smoking.
I saw a truancy patrol somewhere.
Truancy patrol?
Yeah, like it said truancy patrol on the car.
I think that was a joke.
It was maybe. but it was on a legit cop car, and they were driving around looking for high schoolers that weren't in high school. That just seems weird to me. Why we pay someone to patrol for truant high schoolers. We're watching the backup camera. Nice little grid over it so we can see how far away we are, although
I don't use it.
he's not using it, and it doesn't really look like an active grid. It's just sort of a there grid.
Yeah.
But
rear tire was on the block.
It's a good car. Good SUV, you know, if you're looking for something in the...
7-seater?
Yeah, 7-seaters. Yeah. Roll all the way in back. And...
why don't your wife take one of these?
Comfortable. That's a good question. I should talk to her about that. It is smaller than the Expedition she drives.
Well...
more of an Explorer-sized car. She likes a little more room than that.
Economical. This isn't like Explorers?
Yeah, what is the economy on this? 18 miles combined? Yeah, 18 miles combined. That's not bad for a 6-cylinder, especially in a car this big.
Exploder. What is the engine?
3.7 V6. Dual overhead cam, 24 valve.
Yeah, so I bet this thing would beat the Explorer off the line.
Are you not sleeping? Is that why you're cranking?
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Maybe you should work on sleeping more. And being cranky less.
Oh well.
Big jerk.